The French Revolution did not begin with angry crowds or falling guillotines. It began with debt. For generations, France was ruled by one of the most powerful royal families in Europe, the Bourbon dynasty. Kings lived in unmatched luxury, commanded massive armies, and claimed absolute authority. But behind the gold and grandeur was a financial disaster that slowly bankrupted an entire nation. The problem started with how the monarchy spent money. French kings believed power had to be displayed. Palaces were expanded, courts were filled with nobles, and extravagant ceremonies became daily life. The Palace of Versailles alone consumed enormous sums, housing thousands of courtiers whose loyalty was bought with pensions, gifts, and privilege. But luxury was only part of the problem. France fought expensive wars against Britain, across Europe, and even across the Atlantic. The monarchy funded the American Revolution, sending money, weapons, and soldiers to weaken Britain. The victory was symbolic, but the cost was devastating. France gained prestige, but it gained no financial return. By the late 1700s, France was drowning in debt. Instead of fixing the system, the royal family protected it. Nobles and clergy, the wealthiest groups in society, paid little to no taxes. The burden fell on peasants and working people who could barely afford bread. As prices rose and wages stagnated, resentment spread across the country. King Louis XVI inherited this broken system, but he lacked the authority or the will to dismantle it. Advisors warned him that reform was necessary. Taxes had to be spread more fairly. Spending had to be reduced. But every serious reform threatened the privileges of the nobility, and the crown depended on their support. Meanwhile, the royal court continued to spend. Queen Marie Antoinette became a symbol of excess. Lavish dresses, private estates, gambling, and endless celebrations made her an easy target for public anger. Whether exaggerated or not, her image represented a monarchy completely disconnected from its people. As the treasury collapsed, the government borrowed more money to survive. Credit dried up, the state could no longer pay its debts. In desperation, the king called the Estates General, a political body that hadn't met in over 170 years. That decision changed everything. Once representatives of the people were given a voice, they refused to give it back. Anger over hunger, inequality, and royal excess exploded into open rebellion. What began as a financial crisis became a political revolution. The monarchy fell not because it was overthrown by foreign armies, but because it bankrupted its own country. The king was executed, the queen followed. Centuries of royal rule ended in blood and fire. The lesson is brutal and clear. Power cannot survive without economic